Stop. Think carefully. Has your kindness ever been mistaken for weakness? Have you ever given your best, only to be ignored? Or worse, used? You know the feeling. And deep down, you know why. Kindness alone is not enough to survive in this world. From childhood, we are told, be honest, be fair, be generous, follow the rules, do the right thing, and the world will reward you. But life is not a classroom. It is an arena. And in that arena, rules are broken, bent, and rewritten every day. Ask yourself, how many times have you been passed over for promotion, while someone less capable was rewarded? How many times have you been loyal to friends, only to be abandoned when you needed them most? How many times have you been the giver, only to discover that others saw you as a resource, not a person? The truth hurts. The world doesn't always reward the good. It rewards the strategic. 500 years ago, Niccolo Machiavelli understood this brutal truth. He wrote The Prince, a book often misunderstood. Many call it cruel. Many call it manipulative. But what he offered was survival stripped of illusions. He studied rulers. He studied generals. He studied how men and women rise and how they fall. And he uncovered patterns that remain unchanged even today. He revealed this. People are not naturally noble. They are selfish when it benefits them. They are loyal only when convenient. And when power is at stake, morality bends. Machiavelli asked the timeless question, is it better to be loved or feared? His answer was cold, but also true. If you cannot be both, he wrote, it is safer to be feared. Why? Because love is fragile. It shifts with moods and emotions. It fades with distance. But fear creates boundaries. Fear makes betrayal costly. And before you reject this, think about your own life. Have you ever tried so hard to be liked, only to be ignored? Have you ever stayed silent to keep the peace, only to lose respect in the process? That is the trap of being loved without strength. Here lies the next truth. The world doesn't see who you really are. It sees who you appear to be. Appear weak, and you will be treated as weak. Appear strong, and you will be respected. Competence alone is not enough. Reality matters less than perception. Think about it. In every workplace, you see this. The loud but shallow rise higher than the quiet but capable. The confident manipulator gets the reward, while a humble worker gets overlooked. Why? Because people follow the image of authority, not the hidden truth of character. Machiavelli understood this perfectly, and so should you. Image is not vanity. Image is survival. But image alone is not enough. You must also learn the art of silence. Many believe honesty means sharing everything. They wear transparency like a badge of honor. But in truth, revealing too much makes you vulnerable. Every word is a card in your hand. Show all your cards, and the game is lost. Silence creates curiosity. Curiosity creates attention. And attention gives you power. Think about it. Who do you respect more? The one who talks endlessly, explaining every move? Or the one who speaks little, but commands silence when they do? Power is not in constant words. Power is in strategic words. Predictability is the enemy of power. If others know how you will act, they can control you. They can prepare for you. They can beat you before you even begin. But unpredictability creates fear. It creates hesitation. And hesitation is power. Machiavelli knew the leader who can be read like an open book is weak, but the one who cannot be predicted becomes dangerous, and dangerous people are respected. Now let's talk about presence. Many people believe constant presence equals influence. That to be respected, you must always be available, always giving, always present. But too much presence breeds familiarity, and familiarity destroys respect. What is abundant is taken for granted. What is scarce is prized. If you are always available, you become ordinary. If you step back at the right moments, your presence grows heavier. Scarcity creates value. Machiavelli warned leaders not to become too accessible, not out of arrogance, but because excess familiarity erases awe. It's the same in friendships, in relationships, in work. Learn to control your availability so that when you appear, you matter. And now we come to one of the greatest weapons, emotional control. Power is not shouting. Power is not rage. Power is not losing your temper. Real power is composure, because the one who controls emotion controls the outcome. Think of the last time someone provoked you. You lost your temper. You reacted. In that moment, who had control? Not you, but the one who provoked you. Rage is predictable. Composure is unbreakable. Machiavelli understood. Cold calculation beats hot anger. The calm one wins while others lose their heads. Most people rush. They want results now, success now, power now. But impatience leads to mistakes. The wise strategist waits, like a hunter watching prey, waiting for the exact right moment to strike. Timing beats speed. Precision beats impulse. Think about chess. The winner is not the one who moves fastest. The winner is the one who waits, calculates, and strikes when the opponent least expects it. That is patience, and patience is power. But here's the highest truth. Even if you master perception, silence, unpredictability, distance, and patience, you will still fail if you play exactly like everyone else. The world devours conformity. Those who follow the same path get the same result, mediocrity. To rise, you must become an anomaly. Break the pattern. Refuse to be predictable. Surprise. Innovate. Leave people wondering what you will do next. The world remembers anomalies. The rest are forgotten. And now here you are, at the crossroads. Two paths lie before you. Keep living as you always have. Good, but naive. Kind, but powerless. Or take another path. Goodness with strength. Kindness with strategy. Morality with wisdom. Machiavelli never told you to be cruel. He told you to be prepared, to see the world as it truly is, not as you wish it to be. And so, I ask you, which will you choose? To remain a pawn in someone else's game, or to become the player who writes the rules? Remember this, and carry it with you. The world does not remember those who were simply good. It remembers those who combined goodness with power, those who saw through illusion, stop being a pawn, and learn to play the game. And when you forget everything else, when you doubt, when you fear, when you hesitate, remember this final line. Power is in the silence. I want to hear from you. Have you ever faced such a feeling? Share your story below. Your experience might be exactly what another person who watched this video needs to hear today. Let's turn this comment section into a place where your goodness is finally welcome. And when you're ready to go further, I've prepared a playlist that explores the power of silence, how Machiavelli wielded it as a weapon, and how Carl Jung saw it as a path to healing. You'll find it linked right here. It's the perfect next step if you want to keep walking this path with me.